Folks, in other news tonight, new details on the inmate who died at a prison here in Alabama. That inmate is reported to have died Wednesday from injuries sustained during an apparent inmate-on-inmate assault with a weapon.
WDHN's Alex Valdez has been looking into the inmate, his record, and why this is not a unique circumstance within the Alabama prison system.
39-year-old Marcus Terrell Grubbs was serving a 25-year sentence at the Kilby Correctional Facility in Montgomery when the incident happened. At this time, no charges had been announced in his death. Grubbs started his sentence in December of 1999. He pleaded guilty to 2 first-degree robbery charges and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. According to the Houston County DA, a 25-year sentence is typical for this type of crime. 10 years is a minimum sentence for a first-degree robbery offense, and if a gun is involved, that automatically adds another 10 years. Last May, the U.S. Department of Justice filed a complaint against Alabama, and one of the alleged violations, protection from prisoner-on-prisoner violence, further claiming that prisons had been understaffed for decades, resulting in increased violence and death. In addition, his and 14 other so-called preventable inmate deaths just this year are raising questions. According to reports, 6 of those deaths were homicides, 9 possible drug overdoses, and 1 is still undetermined. In March, the Kilby prison alone was at 268% capacity, which is not out of the ordinary. The prison was built to keep around 440 prisoners, but had a total of 1,187 in March. On top of deaths, racial disparities in the parole grant rate is also causing concern. In 2020, only 16% of black applicants received parole, while 29% of white applicants were granted parole. Just last year, that number fell to 8% for black applicants, and according to records, Grubbs applied for parole in March of 2020, but was denied for unknown reasons. According to officials, the death is under investigation, and more details will be available once that investigating is complete. Reporting in Houston County, Alex Valdez, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
And to help with some of the issues that Alabama prison systems face, at least 2 new 4,000-bed prisons for men will be located in Escambia and Elmore counties as part of the $1.3 billion prison construction package Alabama lawmakers passed last October.